One thing I really like about these markets where about the crypto that I hold and also these markets that I'm doing analysis on, a lot of the structure looks very similar to Bitcoin on the higher time frames. And HBAR is no different, right? I'm on the 6-month chart and I'm looking at this and I'm taking a look at how the same thing has happened where price, this is on the 6-month chart, but on Bitcoin, it was on the monthly chart. Take a look at how price so far in January, it moved all the way up and hit the midpoint of this wick from the previous 6 months and has just come back down. These midpoints of these wicks are algorithmic, and it's just something about price where a lot of times it'll just bounce right off of the midpoint. But furthermore, look at this area that we're starting to form here. We don't have a gap yet because this 6-month candle that you're looking at, the last one, is still open for another 5 months and 17 days. But this worries me because I don't want to see price have to use this as a trampoline, meaning we would have to wait 5 months for this candle to close, and in the following 6 months, have price come down in here just for us to go higher. All right, I don't want to see that. Instead, I'd rather see it on a lower time frame because that means it happens quicker. So if I go down to the 3-month, we've got the same structure. Look at this. So massive buy side area here. We are overlapping that area with this swing high. That's nice to see. But we still got 2 months and 18 days for this candle to close. And then the following 3 months, we could see it drop down in here and then push higher past 40 cents. Okay, nice to see. But if I go down to the monthly time frame, we already have another area that will likely be a monthly gap here. And again, price could come down and use that fair value gap as a means of going higher. This is if nothing crazy happens after Trump gets in office, okay? If there is no black swan or white swan or positive news event that sends us higher purely off of news, then mechanically speaking, we have to wait for one of these gaps to happen. So you have a monthly, 3-month, and 6-month horizon based off of the closure of those candles. All right. What does all this mean? Well, it just means that for HBAR, nothing still is bearish. The fact that you have 3 months of support that are just waiting to either be hit or not be hit means that your bags are still good. I'm in spot. I'm not on leverage. So none of this looks bearish to me at all. On the weekly, all right, we did reach into this imbalance here by a few cents, and price is not really showing strength to get back out and get above 40 cents, which is fine. All right. That's just, the whole market's kind of pulling back. So this consolidation could be setting up for that monthly move, right? So these weeks of consolidation could turn into one monthly candle with a small body in order for price to then drop down below previous month's low, enter the gap, and then we get the move. So it's very important to think about the higher time frames and look at how on the lower time frames price will consolidate as a means to form that third candle to your fair value gaps. All right, so time frame correlation is extremely important in how these gaps form. But I don't really have much to update you guys on. I mean, because I'm looking at the higher time frames, things are going to happen a lot more slower. But as more big developments happen, I'll try to update more. But if you guys aren't really seeing too much from me on analysis, it's because I'm just waiting for really meaningful moves to happen. All right. But nothing looks bearish. I would still be buying, and I still am buying. I would like to buy more at 25.5 cents if we can get back down there. But if not, I'll be buying at 30 cents. Okay. Because HBAR still has yet to hit price discovery, and I'm taking that time as an opportunity to get as much as I can. So that's my analysis for HBAR. Not too much going on, but hopefully soon I'll be able to give a better update.